Tony, if I may call an official timeout on the field, I want to pull the curtain back a little bit for our listening audience, our viewing audience, and why we're here. Over the years, you and I have had many conversations, and it all centers around our families, the trials and tribulations of being a dad and being a husband. And we've become friendly, and those conversations were great. And one day I said, we should share these conversations. We should put a camera to it. So that's why we're here.
Yep, I love it, and I want to ask you another question. When you put yourself out there, when you're this visible as you are, Tim, and you market yourself and you have this brand, there are critics. Fair?
Right, sure. Well, I was on a radio show one time, and the host said, you know, how do you respond when someone calls you a ambulance chasing blankety blank? And I said, well, let's not talk about my family anymore, you know? But the vast majority is positive because I think people realize that I'm there for them and I'm there to level the playing field. And without me, they wouldn't have a chance.
You know, there's an old saying, I'm sure you know this, that some people may like attorneys, other people may not think highly of attorneys until they need one. And at that point, it's probably the one person you could trust.
Tony, in one of my commercials, going back to the whole organic theme, I say, some people think that the whole make and pay thing is too aggressive, too in your face. But the funny thing is, when something bad happens to their family, suddenly I become their best friend.
Exactly. What if your kids came to you and said, Dad, I want to be an attorney? I'm assuming you would say, go for it. Right. Absolutely.
Right.
But it takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work, and I'm subtly conditioning them, because when I get a phone call and I'm with my kids all the time, I'll say, boy, this person, and explain the accident. And my kids will say, what are you going to do, Dad? Are you going to make them pay? How are you going to make them pay? So we're kind of indoctrinating them, but don't tell them that, okay?
But they need their own brand. I mean, they can't use your brand.
You know, the Yankees got the pinstripes and we got make them pay, right?